Stop whatever you're doing right now. This message is more important than anything else today. Archangel Michael says your mother, who now rests in my eternal peace, has been trying to reach your heart since yesterday. She has been pleading through the gates of heaven to send you this message before it's too late. There is money that was hidden long ago, buried near your house, and she wants you to know it urgently. My beloved child, this is not just a message. This is a divine revelation wrapped in the voice of a mother's love and heaven's mercy. Your mother has been speaking in the language of spirit, trying to get your attention. Through dreams, through stillness, through the weight you have felt in your chest but could not explain. She wants you to know that she has not left you. She still watches, still guards, and still prays for you from her place in the light. Before she left this earth, she made preparations because she was thinking about you, your future, and the storms she knew would come. She did something most people would never have imagined. She took a portion of her savings, wrapped it with prayers, and buried it safely, just so that you would one day rise without lack, just so that your burdens would be lifted in a moment. You needed help the most. You have felt lost. You've been asking me for a sign, for a breakthrough, for something to change. You have been wondering if your prayers are heard, and here I am, answering you, not with just words, but with direction. The pain you've been feeling, the confusion, the constant pressure, it was never meant to break you. It was meant to lead you here, to this moment, to this truth. Your mother came before me yesterday with urgency. She cried in the courts of heaven, and her voice was trembling with love for you. She said, "Please, Father, send this message to my child. Time is running short. They must know. They must go and look. And I, your God, who answers the cry of a mother's heart, have sent Archangel Michael to make this message reach your ears. You may doubt. You may think, could this really be true? But even now your heart is stirring, because deep inside your spirit knows when I speak. You recognize the voice of truth. The house may seem ordinary, but there is nothing ordinary about this moment. There is a blessing buried close to you, and it is not only made of money, but of love, protection, and legacy. I have hidden treasures for my children before. I did it for Joseph in Egypt. I did it for the widow when the oil kept flowing. I did it for Peter when he found the coin in the fish's mouth. Why would I not do it for you now? You are not forgotten. You are favored. You are protected by heaven's army. And today, the veil has lifted so you can see what your heart could not see before. Comment Amen if you believe this message is meant for you. The area near your house may look ordinary, but I have placed signs there. Ask me in prayer, and I will guide your steps. Your mother knew that someday you would need help, not just emotionally, but financially. And because she walked with wisdom, she left a hidden blessing waiting to be uncovered by your obedience. She didn't get to tell you in her final days, and that has troubled her soul ever since. She wasn't able to look into your eyes and say, "Go look under the place where I used to sit in silence, near the stone where the old tree once stood, behind the place where we buried that pet you loved so much." But her spirit has been trying to show you. You felt memories pulling you to certain corners of your home. That is not random. That is revelation. You must know this is not just about money. This is about honor. This is about heaven opening a new door for you. This is about restoring your faith in what has been promised to you all along. Your mother saw the trials ahead. She could not stop them, but she prepared a rescue. And I, the Lord your God, am honoring her request today. Take this seriously. This message is not by chance. I am not a God of confusion. I am a God of clarity and confirmation. And I will confirm this word to you in the next 24 hours. Watch what happens. A dream, a word from someone unexpected, or a clear sense in your heart. I will guide you because I do not leave my children wandering in darkness. Before you go further, if this word has stirred something inside you, I ask you to like this message. Not for me, but so that others who need to hear it will find it too. You are standing at the edge of something powerful. Do not let doubt steal this from you. The enemy would love to distract you right now, but I am with you. I have sent Michael, my warring angel, to push back the shadows and open your eyes. And your mother, her love is the bridge between your past and your breakthrough. She told me this in prayer. My child has cried alone at night. They have worried about how they will pay the bills. They have felt like no one sees them. Please, God, remind them I still love them. And I answered her with this moment, right here, right now. In a time when you thought no one cared, heaven was writing a message with your name on it. There is no randomness in my kingdom. Every step you've taken has brought you to this divine appointment. You didn't miss it. You didn't ruin it. You are not too late. You are right on time. Subscribe to our channel if you want to keep receiving messages like this, sent from my heart to yours. Your mother's heart was full of love, but even more full of faith. She believed I would take care of you after she was gone. And this message proves she was right, because I never forget the children of the faithful. I honor the prayers of the mothers who cried in silence when no one was watching. And I always reward those who walk in trust, even when they don't see the full picture. You have asked me for a miracle. You didn't expect it to come through, a buried blessing or through a message from beyond this world. But I am not limited by what you expect. I move through what you cannot see. I send answers from heaven that defy your understanding, because I am the God who does the impossible. This is not a test. This is a release. I'm releasing to you what has been held back by timing. I'm releasing what was planted in secret. What your mother sowed with love, I'm returning to you with increase. You may find money, but you will also find peace. You may uncover bills, but you will also uncover beauty. Because I never bless with half a hand, I bless with a full heart. I want you to walk around your home with faith. Speak aloud, God, show me. Walk with expectation. Let Archangel Michael go before you. He's standing guard over your house. He's protecting the atmosphere. He's canceling the assignments of the enemy who tried to delay this moment for years. He is your shield in the spirit realm. I have seen you frustrated. I have seen you question why others seem to rise while you remain in the same place. But you were never forgotten. You were being preserved for a moment like this. I hid the treasure until your soul was ready to receive it. I waited for your spirit to become sensitive, enough to hear me clearly. And now you are hearing, and now you are moving. The signs were always there, the places you were drawn to, the sudden thoughts you dismissed, even the dreams you couldn't explain. Your mother was speaking, heaven was whispering, I was preparing, and now I am revealing. You do not need to fear what's ahead. I am the God who goes before you. I am the one who parts seas, moves stones, and brings dead dreams back to life. Comment 1212 if you believe this is your confirmation. This may be your first time hearing such a message, but I assure you, it's not the last time you'll feel my presence in this way. You are awakening to something deeper. You are beginning to realize that nothing in your life has been random. I've watched every moment. I've counted every tear, and I have written a reward for every sacrifice you made in silence. Now listen to me carefully. Do not tell everyone what you are about to discover. Some people cannot handle the weight of your blessing. Some will try to twist it, question it, or even sabotage it. Keep this between you, me, and the angels until I tell you otherwise. Let wisdom guide your next steps. Your mother trusted me, and I am trusting you to follow my voice. I want you to do something practical. Go to the places around your house that are most familiar but often overlooked. The garden where she used to sit, the broken step she used to avoid, the old tree that stood tall before it withered. There's something nearby that holds the key, not just physical, but prophetic, a place where memories and miracles are tied together. Even if you don't find something material immediately, know this: the act of obedience alone will unlock other doors. Because I reward obedience more than anything else. When you follow without fully knowing, you step into my favor. When you obey without all the details, you qualify for divine acceleration. My child, I have sent this message because time is important. Your next season depends on what you do with this revelation. You've waited long enough. You've suffered long enough. You've wondered long enough. Now it is time to rise, not with fear, but with faith. Not with hesitation, but with hope. You are not ordinary. I made you with purpose. You carry a legacy that started before you were born. Your mother's faith didn't end with her final breath. It crossed into eternity. It came before me, and now I return it to you as a living word, a blessing, a breakthrough. The enemy tried to cloud your mind, tried to bury your confidence, tried to make you believe that your best days were over. But I am the resurrection and the life. I do not operate on man's timeline. I bring sudden turnarounds. I bring surprise answers. I bring justice for my children. You are about to experience what I call a Genesis moment, when something begins out of nothing, when what was hidden becomes visible, when what was buried begins to rise. Just as the stone rolled away from the tomb, I am rolling away the stone that has covered your next chapter. If you have felt lonely, isolated, or overlooked, this is your reminder that you are none of those things in my eyes. You are seen, you are chosen, you are being led by my hand. Your mother's spirit is rejoicing in this very moment, because what she prayed for is finally happening. What she feared would never be revealed is now being uncovered. There is healing in this moment, not just financial but emotional. There is a wound in your heart that only her love could fill. And though she cannot speak in this world again, she has spoken in eternity, and her words have reached me. I have written her love into this message. I have turned her tears into rivers of blessing flowing toward you now. Comment 555 if you receive this with faith. Don't doubt what I can do. Don't limit me to what you've seen before. You've never walked this path, but you are not walking it alone. I am with you. I will confirm this again and again until there is no room for fear. This is not a trick. This is not fantasy. This is your Father's hand reaching into your present with the blessing of your past. Let this message echo in your heart. Revisit it when doubt comes. Replay it when confusion tries to return. And know this, heaven has never been silent about you. I have been working behind the scenes for years just to bring you here. This is not the end. This is your new beginning. You may be asking, but what if I failed to find it? What if I misunderstood? My child, I did not bring you this far to confuse you. I am not a God of false hope. If I said there is a hidden blessing, then it exists. But remember, obedience is your seed. You plant it through trust, and I cause the harvest to grow in ways you can't imagine. Even if your hands do not find gold in the ground today, your spirit will find gold in obedience. For in seeking, you will find more than what you were looking for. You will find me. You will find healing. You will find answers to prayers you whispered when no one else was around to hear. You will feel your mother's presence wrap around you like a warm embrace from heaven. She has been watching over you from the moment she crossed into my eternal light. Her love for you did not die. It was perfected. She prays with more power now than ever before. And every tear she once cried for you has been collected in my hands and turned into a blessing. There is no greater force than a mother's prayer backed by heaven's authority. It pierces darkness, it moves angels, it brings answers across realms. And that is what has happened for you. Her love crossed eternity to bring you this one message. You are not alone. You are not forsaken. And your blessing is closer than you. Think, you must not give up. You must not ignore this message. You must not delay. Time is moving swiftly, and what I have prepared must be received in this season, not next year, not later, now. The enemy will try to distract you after reading this. He will try to make you forget it, question it, doubt it. But if you stay focused, you will see what I see. And finally, do this. Give me thanks. Not only when you receive, but while you are still searching. Praise me in advance. That is how faith works. That is how mountains move. That is how heaven responds. Because I am the God who reveals what was hidden. I am the God who brings life from the ashes. I am the God who never breaks a promise. And I am here right now for you.